Hey guys, today we're talking about the Trophy Ridge React series. Now the React series is honestly my favorite sight. The reason that it is solely because of the React series. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit of what that technology is and how it works. I'm going to give you an overview on the sight, and then once we're done with that, we're going to take it out on the range, and we're going to have the sight just bare right out of the box, and I'm going to show you guys why I love the React technology. So if you don't know what the React technology is, it allows you to sight in. It varies from each site. That's why we're going to go over all of them. But on this one, which is the React Pro 5-pin, you only have to sight in 2 pins. So a few of the features on this one. This is the React Pro 5-pin with 10 thousandths pins. So we'll give you a close-up there. The other option is 19 thousandths pins. 19 thousandths is just a little bit bigger than 10 thousandths. I like the 10 thousandths pins because I like to be able to have just a little tiny pin and be able to really pick a spot on where I'm shooting at. Whether that's an animal or targets, I like less pin in my way. So I prefer 10 thousandths pins. That's available in the React 1 as well. The React Trio, you cannot get the 10 thousandths pins. That one's only 19 thousandths. So some of the awesome features with this sight. Everything is toolless. Okay, so you want to adjust your left and right. Then all you do is you would loosen this little deal here, and then you move that. And you can hear that it has a little click. That's the micro adjustment. It's letting you know, so that you can hear, okay, 1, 2, 3, so you can make really, really fine adjustments. Once you're done, you just tighten this back up. No Allen wrench required. Same thing for your height. Really, really slick in my opinion. You have a light on here, which has 3 different levels. Let me make sure I took the deal out of this one. Yep. So you just click this little light, this little button there, and it will go to 3 different levels of the light on there, and then it will turn off. You can take that out really easy too. It just spins. You have second and third axis adjustment on here. Your second and third axis are really important for your left and right, or if you're on inclines. So your second axis is here. It allows you to make sure that this is correct. That's actually what this tool is that this is mounted on. So that's the pitch of the sight housing like this, and then your third axis is like this, which it's confusing, but that's actually the one if you're at a steep angle that you would rotate to get that correct. And there's a couple different ways that you can check that. This tool is great for doing that. And then finally, let's get to the React part. So this is my favorite part of the sight and why I love the sight so much. So the React technology is how that works. Is I'm going to go out here on the range and I'm going to sight in my 20-yard pin first. Okay, so my top pin. I don't know, is it easier for you guys to see it like this? Or okay, so I'm going to take my 20-yard pin, my top pin, and it needs to be your 20-yard pin. So if you're not shooting 250 feet per second or faster, this sight will not work for you. So if you're not shooting, at least 250 feet per second, then you want to look at a different sight because the technology won't work. The mathematics doesn't come out correct. So you're going to take that first pin, 20 yards, and you're going to dial that in at 20 using your entire housing adjustment. So you're going to move this, up, down, whatever it is until you get that dialed in. Once you've accomplished that, and your height is what's most important there. Your left and right can get fixed as you get out further distances because obviously that's going to increase. But you need to make sure that your 20-yard pin height-wise is on, because once you get that at 20, once you've adjusted it with the sight housing, you're no longer going to use the sight housing. Now you're going to use the React system. So what the React system is this little lock here. You're going to spin that and you're going to unlock that, okay? And they also have micro adjustments there on this in little increments to show you that right there. Okay, once you've done that, you're now going to take, this tells you up and down, and you're going to move this, and you can see that it moves all of the pins for you. So this mathematically accurately judges what your pin gap is going to be based on where you move that at 30 or 40. So if you're not comfortable shooting 40 yards to sight it in, go to 30. And then you're going to sight that in at 30 so you're going to use the React technology. Once you have that dialed in, then you can go to 40, 50, or 60, and your pins will be on at all of those ranges. Now, the further that you sight it into the React technology, meaning if you can sight it in at 50, it's going to be more accurate. There's less room for error there. But if you're not comfortable going past 30, that's okay. You just need to understand that when you get out to 50 and 60, you may have inch or two of adjustment that you still need to make using the React technology. But the great thing about it is you can sight your bow in literally 10 minutes or less. So if you have a malfunction with your rest or anything else in the field, you can get right back on target really quick with the React technology. And that's why I love it, because I can make adjustments, I can do whatever I want, and I don't have to worry about going out and then sighting in each and every pin. So React Pro 5-pin, 10 thousandths pins, what I personally shoot and hunt with, and then we'll show you in a minute how we sight that in.